Based on the Commission's regulations, as well as its history of disciplinary sanctions, as well as Mr. Alvarez's admission to the violation of having a prohibited substance in his system, the parties have reached a proposed adjudication agreement, which includes a period of eligibility of 6 months from the date of the first positive test.
It sounded like they gave him the minimum suspension under their rules. Based on their findings, we trust that they did a thorough investigation. From our standpoint, Triple G is the one that was the most damaged in the whole situation because we had to really scramble to save the Cinco de Mayo date.
As I stated before, he answered all my questions. He was very respectful, very professional. And at the conclusion of the interview, we shook hands, and each of us knew what we had to do. At no point in time did we discuss any future fights with him being here, fighting in the fight capital of the world, because it just wasn't appropriate during the interview.
For Golovkin, how was he doing throughout the whole process? Mentally, was he okay? Was he frustrated?
He's handling it real well. He's been in the gym now for 8 weeks. By the time we fight, it'll be 10 weeks. Sparring well. He's in a great mood. He's had the rounds that we need. He's done everything that we required. Nothing went wrong in training. Actually, it's been kind of a funny for him because the pressure is on somebody else now. It's not on him. Usually, he's the one that has to carry the torch. But this time, Canelo having the problems, the pressure's on him now. He prepares for May the 5th, and he's concentrating on that.
Triple G Canelo is still the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. So if there's a way to make that fight for September, we'll certainly do everything we can on our side to make it. At the same time, Triple G has a fight May 5 that he's got to focus on. If he doesn't win May 5, then there's no talk about September 15th.
Fighters need to be vigilant and very aware of what they put in their system so that they don't end up in here and they end up in the ring and making a name for themselves.